if your husband said you don't have to work, stay home, take care of the kids and the house.
That's hard. Really hard.
It's hard too.
So what is hard? So you think taking care of the kids is harder than going to work?
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. It
Yeah.
could drive you insane.
You'll rather work instead of being a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, that makes sense because what you do currently right now. And you have 2 kids, right?
Yeah, 2 kids.
I don't want to be at home with the kids.
It's good for me too, but I prefer all my money.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay.
Question for you, because you said that you are a corn star.
Yeah.
You do corn. So if you met a man and he wanted you to stop doing corn, would you stop?
I mean, if he's down with doing it with me and being my co-partner, yeah, we would do it together. We can make bank. But I mean, in the ideal world, he would be okay because I wouldn't be with someone who is not okay with what I'm doing, man or woman.
Dude, what's good? What's good, man? It's your boy Vick Reacts, bumping at you with a brand new video, hey man. Today, we got a banger, man. Today, we got No Fugazee Podcast back on the channel. It's the girl show. You know, with some girls on here, and you know, which of them can get cranked. Let me know. But we finna go ahead and get to the video. I ain't finna talk too much. If y'all like the intro, be sure to like the video, because if y'all like the intro, y'all gonna like the video. Comment you guys something to say about the video or me. Subscribe if you're new and full with the content, man. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Do you think it's a privilege for a woman to not work and stay home and take care of the kids and take care of the house? Is that a privilege? Is that a good thing?
I mean, if both have money, but in today's society, no. I mean, and if I had the chance to do it, I wouldn't do it anyway because I want to earn my own money and be able to spend my own money and not be like, hey, I got to wait until you give me money.
Yeah.
So you rather work than be home?
I prefer work.
You prefer work?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if your husband said you don't have to work, stay home, take care of the kids and the house.
That's hard. Really hard.
It's hard too.
So what is hard? So you think taking care of the kids is harder than going to work?
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. It
Yeah.
could drive you insane.
Okay, so what if you had a man and he said, I don't want to work. You can work and I'll just stay home and take care of the kids. Would you?
I mean,
you pay all the bills?
I would let him try, and I know soon we'll be like, hey, yo, like, I
But
can't
what
do
if he
this.
loves it?
You feel
Well,
like
then, yeah, like,
you said-
you feel like
So
Yeah,
what if
I
you?
need manage my money.
Okay, so you guys would want to work, right?
Yeah.
So let's say your husband said, okay, babe, you work. I'm not gonna work. I'm gonna stay home, take care of the kids. Bien? ¿Está bien?
Absolutely.
todo bien.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive
That is
income.
honestly crazy. That is crazy.
Everything good.
Let me just put
All right,
this
so
in a
essentially
simple
they're
term
saying
real
that
quick.
they will prefer a man that's working and
No,
doesn't
that's
stay at
not
home.
what rumor said.
It ain't. They just said that they would prefer a man to stay at home and be a house man than a working man. 2 of them said that. That's crazy, fool.
No, they said
No.
they rather work.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
wouldn't mind.
fool.
They said they rather work.
You'll rather work instead of being a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, that makes sense because what you do currently right now. But
What she do?
What about you? You said
Wait,
the same
what she
thing?
do?
Yeah, for me it's boring.
Okay,
Like,
got you. You're rather work.
I need
Yeah.
work.
Okay, so you'll rather, and you have 2 kids, right?
Yeah, 2 kids.
Okay, you got 2 kids. And how old are your kids?
4 and 3.
Got it. So your kids are fairly young. They are
Yeah.
young. So
who taking care of
you
kids?
have to send your kids to daycare, right?
Wait.
So you'll rather
Wait,
work.
before you say that, can I answer before you say it? Because I feel like you about to say what I was about to say.
Yeah.
So can I answer before you say what you about to say?
Oh, what was the question?
So I asked
Oh,
them.
working or staying at home. Okay, yeah, you could answer the
Okay,
question.
so I was about to say I would rather stay at home because, for one, once your kids reach a certain age, they go to school for almost 8 hours out of the day. I got 8 hours to be and do whatever I want and I please. He never said like you couldn't do a side hustle or nothing. Like I could be at home selling stuff on Amazon. People do it all the time. You
work
can
from
sell
home.
stuff on TikTok. You make content that's not really like not having an income. So you still have something coming your way. But I would rather stay at home and take care of the house. By the time the kids get home, the house gonna be done by like 10 a.m. I'm just home relaxing all day. I don't gotta do nothing. You telling me I could still? Nah, I'm staying home. So
I
yeah.
don't know. That's boring for me.
It's, you could
So,
do it.
I mean, look
At the end of the
from
day,
this
like
perspective.
we is in a different time period, so it really is a preference. But I don't see how motherfuckers would actually rather work than just stay at the crib. I'm pretty sure every normal person would if you could make the same amount of money that you could make at a job at home. I'm pretty sure every single person would rather stay at home. Bro, that is kind of crazy to say that they would rather work than stay at home and with kids. Like, bro, damn near every fucking human can have a kid. So why the fuck would you would rather work? That's crazy.
Perspective, like, since you have 2 kids and you have kids,
One.
you have 1 kid.
And it's both of the women with kids that saying they would rather work than be with the kids. That's crazy. You got kids already. So that just shows me that you neglect your kid. That tells me everything I need to know about you.
How old?
5.
5. So y'all both have kids that's around the same age, right? And when you're working and stuff, you have to send your kid off to daycare?
At school.
School. And
Yeah.
what about daycare, no?
No, she's in so it's
Kindergarten,
8 hours
5.
a day, I guess.
Okay, but before that, they care, right?
Okay, so you
Kindergarten.
work night shift.
Sometimes, or day shift. If I'm day shift, I don't do the 12 hours because I don't really have anyone. But if I decide to work nights, yeah.
Okay, I got you. Oh, I see what you're saying. If you're
Yeah.
day shift, then you're
does he
still
do?
working in the time that your kid is
Yeah.
at school. Fair enough. But in regards to you,
Mm-hmm.
your kids are in daycare.
Yeah.
So let's say hypothetically, because that's what E said, the hypothetical question. If you had a man that working wasn't mandatory, working was optional,
All right.
right? Would you rather optional or mandatory work?
Optional is good, but my point.
Okay. Because what I'm saying is, if it's optional, then you don't have to send your kids off to daycare and have another person teaching your kids and watching your kids. You can go ahead and be that, be in your motherly role and really nurture your kid instead of having someone else do it for you.
That's what they say, though. That's not what they want to do. Like, they don't want to be cooped up. Like, that's stressful.
You don't want to be at home with the kids.
It's good for me too, but I prefer all my money.
So why the fuck you have kids for then? Bro, this kind of like, okay, this is the majority of women. Let's be real. Even on the panel, it's the majority. 2 out of 3. This is the only one that said she would stay at home. This is how hard it is to find a decent woman, bro. 2 out of 3 is ones that want to rather work. My nigga, so if they telling me they would rather work and work is not fun, that mean they would rather be in the streets because streets is actually fun. Bro, dangerous. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Absolutely.
No, imagine men coming on the podcast talking about, nah, we would rather, like, it's opposite, but imagine men coming on the podcast saying, yeah, we would rather stay at home. But actually saying it, like, obviously we all feel that. We all rather stay at home than work. But we know we got to work. But we also don't have nobody coming into the picture offering us to stay at home. So if somebody offers that, bro, that is a privilege. We would, 9 times out of 10, a man gonna take it. Now there's some men that, nah, I gotta work. That's the stubborn ones. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, as a man, you really can't depend on nobody, bro, because you never know. Shit, whoever take care of you, they might change up one day and kick your ass out or be like, nah, I ain't gonna do this no more. Now you gotta scramble, find a job, get your money up. It's tough. And, obviously these females probably looking at the situation the same way, but at the end of the day, you a female. Somebody always looked out for you your whole life. How can you feel that way when you ain't never have to experience it? That's crazy. And it rarely happens to women regardless. Ain't no man kicking out their girl from their crib unless you tripping, you trifling, you doing all the extra. What you need your own bread for? If I really care about you, I'm going to want to pay for your shit. Like, so that's what, I don't know, man.
But the thing is, like, what if you had a man that you didn't have to worry about that? Y'all was married and you were in love.
At the end of the
don't
day, it's
care.
his money.
You think
They don't
relationships
care.
work like that? really?
Sometimes
it might
it
be
be
like
like
that.
that.
That's why they're not married.
It's a contract.
Most
A
relationships.
marriage is a contract.
Yeah, most marriages are, or even just most
I don't know. Maybe it's
relationships-
just trust issues, but I prefer to have my own money that I don't have to ask nobody.
Yeah,
It's
but
in my
ladies,
account.
what I'm saying is most of the relationships that you've been in with a man, if you was in a relationship with a man and he was a breadwinner, like he was making a good enough money to take you out and stuff like that, his money was your money anyway. Like most of the stuff that he spent his money on was for you.
And this point is good.
That's
What'd
fast.
you say? You said that's good.
Yeah.
So if you know that's the case, that usually when men have money, they're spending it to protect and provide for you. What's the point to work mandatory and not work
Not
optional?
mandatory, but
Mandatory.
yeah.
Well, no, that would be mandatory because y'all basically said if y'all man was to be like, oh, I'll stay home and take care of the kids and you go work, y'all said y'all would go work. So that is, man, like that's literally your option. You're always going to choose to work. That's why he's saying, like, why would you want to work? Like, what? I'd rather stay.
Question for you, because
Hey,
you
slow.
said that you
Don't worry
are
about
a corn star.
Yeah.
You do corn. So if you met a man
Ooh.
and he wanted you to stop doing corn, would you stop?
I mean,
Oh, her? Okay. It makes sense. You know, she said she'd rather work. When she stopped doing corn to get in a relationship, she got a kid already. She ain't stopped corn for the kid. She not stopping for no man. It's obvious.
if he's gonna be providing for what I was providing for myself, yes.
So what's your expenses like? How much do you provide for yourself? Estimation. You don't got to be exactly.
I don't know.
Let's say monthly. How much is your monthly bills?
Like $3,000 or so.
Okay, 3,000. So
Yeah.
So if he was, you was in a relationship with this man and he was able to provide, $3,000 to cover your bills and stuff like that, and it was a serious relationship, like you loved him, he loved you,
That don't even make sense to
would
her.
you stop doing corn?
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
Hipotéticamente hablando, I would.
What that mean? Hypothetically, you would.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, you
Why
would.
she lying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that something that you want, or if you?
I don't want.
So two options then. So would you want option A would be you're in a relationship with the man and he's making enough money and he wants you to stop doing corn. Option B,
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor. Fresh, never frozen meals.
good, East?
Yeah.
Option B, you're in a relationship with the man and he doesn't want you to stop doing corn, but he's able to provide for you too. So what I'm essentially saying,
She'd rather be with the dude that she's not gonna stop corn. Basically, what she's saying is she will be in a relationship with you, and if you pay for everything, she'll stop working. But she's not gonna stop doing the corn.
do you want to actually stop doing corn when you get into a relationship, or do you want to continue to do it?
I mean, if he's down with doing it with me and being my co-partner, yeah, we would do it together. We can make bank.
Okay, so you're just like, you all for it. You just want to get your cheeks clapped on camera. All right.
Some people
fair
do
enough.
that. Yeah.
And in the beginning of the podcast, you said that you have a strict father, right?
A strict family, yeah. We're
Strict
Latino,
family.
so
Y'all
yeah.
Latinos is strict,
Yeah.
strict. So what does your family feel about your business that you're in right now, your corn business?
They don't know.
Oh, they don't know. You're doing it on the low, okay? And she like, they don't. I'm in America. They over there. They don't know at all. Hey, listen, man. Shorty came to America to get her cheeks clapped on camera so the family don't know. Shorty done traveled across the seas just to be promiscuous.
Also save a bunch of lives.
So wait, is he gonna get?
What lives
Is he
you
gonna
said?
get a percentage of the money that you make if he does it with you on OnlyFans?
I mean, it would be only fair, yeah. If we're doing it together.
Okay, what if he didn't want to do it, and you were doing it with other men?
If he didn't want to do it, why would he get in a relationship with a female that he know do it? You know what I'm saying? So these kind of questions is really dumb anyways. 9 times out of 10, you telling her some shit, but if that was the case, like if she really wanted to do it, she would already be doing it. You know what I'm saying? She don't want it. She doing what she want to do.
He still get a percentage?
That's something like we can talk hypothetically right now about that.
Yeah,
because
you can
it's
talk
not
hypothetically.
present,
It's not real. Yeah,
it's
just
not real.
hypothetically.
Like,
Yeah.
Like if.
if
Yeah, like if.
No.
Okay, so
I mean, it depends. Like, I don't know. Like, if he's holding the camera or something, if he there.
Oh, so he gotta be like putting in work to get the production out there to get some part
Yeah.
of the money.
Yeah. But I mean, in the ideal world, he would be okay because I wouldn't be with someone who is not okay with what I'm doing, man or woman. So,
Wait, I have a question.
Well, I got a few more. Hold that thought. Because you just said something real quick. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
You said in an ideal world, you will want your man to be okay with what you're doing.
yeah.
Now,
Share the vision.
honestly, do you truly think that most men will be okay with their girl getting their cheeks clapped on camera?
Not most, but there's some.
There's some?
And yeah, there are couples that do it together. So, like, yeah, they be getting the money together.
Okay.
And who says I want to be with a man anyway?
You could possibly want to be.
I mean, clearly she do corn, so clearly, you know, I ain't gonna lie. It's something about those people that do corn, bro. It's just like the way they be having, you know what I'm saying, with multiple different people, bro. It's like, you know, they'll do some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy was getting anything he wanted, so of course he gonna start doing other shit. Like it's like the more you do something, the more you want more of it. You know what I'm saying? And like now this shit getting boring. Now I gotta go to the next thing. Now this getting boring. I gotta go to the next thing. Now this don't get me up no more. I gotta go to the like. They be having to do the extra shit to even get their rocks off at that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, this is not surprising.
Be with a woman, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm just curious. Okay. Now back to the family part real quick. I'm not gonna let you escape that because that was interesting.
Yes.
So you came here from America.
No, from Puerto Rico.
I'm sorry, you came to
We are in America.
You came to America from Puerto Rico, and you said that your family is strict. Now, would you be proud if your family consumed your content? Like, say if they came across it, how would that make you feel?
I don't know. It would be weird.
It would be weird. What do you think
would
that
be
they
a
would say?
little
Would
bit
they
weird.
disown you, or what would?
Not really.
What about
I
your
don't think
kid?
so. I don't like.
Because you know the internet is forever.
I know.
The internet is forever.
I
So
mean,
they're gonna
I'm-
grow up one day. You have a girl or boy?
Skip.
Okay,
I'll
well,
keep that to myself.
They gonna
yeah.
say skill. Like, bro, at the end of the day, what the fuck? It's a question. What?
Yeah, you don't have to express
Anyway.
the gender of your seed, but what we're essentially saying is, you already know that your family probably wouldn't be so proud of you doing corn, but you do have a son or a daughter that's 5 years old. How do you think that they would feel when they grow up and they find out that their mother?
I mean, I
did
can't
that?
put myself into what they're gonna think. I want to think that I'm gonna raise them a certain way that they're not gonna judge, but
wouldn't you
We
want to
wouldn't.
protect your kid from having to experience the backlash of your wrongdoings, of your immoral doings?
I mean, I don't feel like it's immoral right now. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything immoral, but that would, when that comes, then
Okay,
I will have
so-
to face the consequences.
But that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Because if you truly didn't think it was immoral, then you wouldn't have a problem with your parents consuming your content.
I mean, not consuming, that's a wrong word, because if
Like
they consume it, it would be weird.
I'm talking about if they watch your content.
They would come across my content.
That's
Not
them
like
watching
actually,
your content.
yeah.
though, if
I
they
mean,
watch
it
your
would be
content.
weird.
Okay, and why would it be weird to you?
I mean, if they, I don't know, it's just weird.
Well, because you know it's immoral.
No, not because I think it's immoral. It's just because, like, it would be my family. Like, I would, like, I don't know.
I would say it's like them walking in the room, like,
Yeah.
that's the
Like, if I see someone that I know, I wouldn't, like, I'm not gonna watch this. Like, if I
Okay, but you said that you're a registered nurse, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if your
registered
family
nurse.
seen a video of you doing some phlebotomy work, because that's what you did, you're a phlebotomist?
No, that's her.
You're a phlebotomist. Okay, you're a nursing assistant.
Yes.
Do you put in IVs and stuff?
Not really right
So
now.
what do you do?
I mean, I work in an orthopedic unit, so I work with people that have
Ol-
surgery and
Older
stuff.
people and stuff like that. So if your
Yeah.
family seen a video, of you working as a nursing assistant, How would you think your family would feel about that?
Okay, like
You think that they will feel proud at the work that you're doing? Like, oh, okay, she's working. She's helping people out.
yeah,
That's a proud feeling. Yeah, you're helping out older people. That's look at my daughter.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
helping someone out, right? So this is one part of your career field where your family would actually be proud because you're actually helping people out, right? You're doing something good. It's not immoral. It's something moral, right?
yeah.
You can say that. But then your other career, if your family watched your content, they would be repulsed by it. They would have a negative reaction from watching it, correct?
I mean, probably they would be like, what the heck? Like, I mean, in the first place, what are they doing watching porn? And like, you know, that would be weird.
So think about what you just said, right?
Right.
You're like, what are they
Them-
doing
I
watching?
don't know.
Well-
People be doing stuff weird. It's like, I
Well,
can't.
here's what I'm trying to get at, the immorality. This is what we're speaking, this is the conversation. You keep saying weird. I'm saying that what you find to be weird, and the reason why you find it to be weird if your parents are consuming it, your content, or even any type of pornography content, you know that it will be weird because it's immoral. It's unnatural to watch two human beings have intercourse on a camera.
Not really, because that, like, I mean, I catch, like,
So why then?
Why?
Like, you can't answer. He done asked you the same question 6 different ways, and you still ain't had no answer for it.
There's web history, watching porn and shit. It's not like about that. It's about like family, the family part.
What if he accidentally comes across your stuff?
That's a possibility.
Now
Okay,
that's-
another
I don't know, that
question
would
for you.
be like,
Let's just
I don't know,
say,
someone will
other
face
than
this.
your family,
Yeah.
if you just randomly seen, I'll ask you this: if you randomly seen at work, not even at work, let's just say no area, but you at whatever area it is, whatever situation, you randomly came across someone watching corn. What would you think about that? Would you be like, that's weird, why are you watching this?
No.
Or what would be your thoughts? Oh, that's cool,
I mean,
that's entertaining.
for some people, I don't know. I have a different vision, like when it comes to being like the sexuality and
Answer.
stuff. So some people
Answer.
are more open about it. Some people are
But I don't
more.
think you truly do. I think
Yeah.
that's
Answer
cool.
the fucking
I don't think that
question.
you have a different perspective about watching corn and doing corn. I think that that's cool because you know that what you're doing is unnatural. Is not natural to, videotape sexual content and then watch it and consume it. That's not natural. You get what I'm saying? That's not only not natural. Let's just say if we take away the cameras and let's just say, if you walked in on someone having sex, that would be weird, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see it as that weird.
Have you ever walked? So
Yes.
Okay, and when you walked in on someone having sex, was it weird or not weird?
It was not.
It didn't
That
give
way,
you.
no.
It didn't give you a feeling
the
that
ick?
threw you off, an ick feeling, or what the
No.
heck is going on?
No, some people have
So how
like,
did it make you
I don't know,
feel?
people have kinks and
Bro, why can't she answer the question? Like, he's asking, how does it make you feel? Like, so did it make you feel weird? Did it make you feel good? Like, did you look at that shit and was like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you like that, then you definitely on that freaky. You definitely on that. But I mean, she a corn star. She freaky regardless.
like,
She freaked out. She freaked out to the maximum. Bro, she ain't gonna see nothing that make her feel weird regarding that. I'm talking about she done probably experienced the same shit that we think weird. Like, so it's not gonna be weird to
a
her.
lot
We're
of
not talking about
fantasies
kinks and stuff. We're just
Exactly,
talking about
but
how you would
for
feel
me,
if you've
it's not.
seen.
For me, it's not. It's not uncomfortable like that. It's not weird.
She like it.
So you're
She walk in on somebody doing that. She like it. She like, oh, okay, let me get up in
saying
there.
that the only reason why it's weird is because
Crazy word.
It's a
if
family
your
part.
family consumed your content,
Yeah. If
Hmm.
it would be a little bit weird.
and if your child consumed your content,
And yeah, eventually,
that would be weird.
Weird.
And what about if you're talking to a guy and he consumed your content? Would that be weird?
No, I've been there. So
And how did that go?
That wasn't weird?
no,
Okay.
not
liked it?
really. Yeah.
What?
Okay, Rumor, you had a question?
Sorry, I'm not even tired. That's the crazy part.
Yo.
No, I was wondering, like, because you said that he said something about, like, if the guy didn't do it, like, you would do it with another guy, would he get a percentage of it or something? You would do that with another guy while you're in a relationship with somebody?
I mean, so here's the thing. I don't believe in like what monogamy is itself. So if I'm in a relationship with someone, it would be kind of an open relationship if I'm in a man or with a woman. So
Wait, so
would
when
be-
before you enter, like, that zone, do you tell them, like, I'm
oh,
open?
of course, I'm very upfront. Like I wouldn't hide anything.
Has it always been like that?
Yeah. I mean, not always though. I've learned like all these years that I've been single. Like before that, I was a monogamous, little toxic person. Yeah.
Got you. God.
She said a monogamous.
So she basically saying she was at first she was doing the relationship shit, but she didn't let the person she know, like she was with, that she was doing porn. Corn. Fuck. And then after that, she switched it up and started letting people know. It says as a man, like, why would you even get in a relationship with her though? Like, I wouldn't want to kiss her. I wouldn't want to lay down with her. I wouldn't want to be close to her. Oh, you know how many different fluids she done had on her, in her, around her? That's just, I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm
you're saying that you
Latina.
were monogamous before.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
okay.
So now, like, so you're okay with him doing what he want to do too?
Yeah. I mean, as long so
Oh, now it's stipulations though. You could do whatever you want to do, but hey, I'm already fucked up. But if you do the same shit I'm doing, then it's a problem.
people think that being non-monogamous right now is just like having random partners and be having sex
Well,
in
isn't
a
it?
while. No, it's not.
But you
it's
said
not.
open
It's within
relationship.
what
do.
it's some boundaries. So you you can have a main person and whatever it's between your boundaries. Like it's not just gonna
So
be
give
me
me an
doing
example.
shit behind his
Give me an
back.
example. So me and you,
Are in a main, like I met you, let's say I met you first and I tell you like, hey, like I'm non-monogamous, like we're like,
She
are
just
you
said
okay?
it's open on both ends, bro.
Yeah, she said
open on both ends,
so,
but
exactly. So, but you just said no. Like
No, I didn't say
you said-
So he has
No,
to
she
be
said that,
like,
yeah.
yo, I like
we
this
both
girl.
like
You said-
it depends what we
Agree
agree
on?
on. I've seen relationships that are open that they prefer not to talk about it. They just do their own thing. I'm saying my perspective and my boundaries are like we need to be talking about
So what would be one of
You know.
your boundaries?
what would be one of my boundaries, just being open about like if you're seeing someone else, because also like we got to be clean, like we're not trying to catch nothing.
Okay, so your only
know.
boundary with me would be is just let me know if you're gonna have sex with somebody else and strap up.
And it's not just about sex, it's about the
What?
connection. Like it's
So
That's another
let's-
topic,
So
though.
let me
That's
go
another
back to
topic.
morality real quick. I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy.
yeah.
Here's an analogy for you to understand where I'm coming from, right? So you know that like killing is wrong. Like if you didn't know the person and you was just told that, hey, someone in Nebraska just died, you'd be like, oh, dag, that's crazy. But it wouldn't really hurt you. It wouldn't really hit home for you. You don't know the person. It's just like a random person out there. It sucks that they died and got killed. But it really wouldn't hit home to you like that, right? Like you wouldn't have an emotional reaction to it, right?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Like
Okay. So, I mean, just answer the question. So let's just say right now, if we got the news just hit, someone in Ohio, a death happened in Ohio. Would you really have an emotional reaction because you don't know the person at all? Yes or no?
I would. But
You would have an emotional reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, to some extent.
I mean, yeah, I'm
but it
human,
wouldn't
like,
it wouldn't like hit you hard, right?
I mean, not that hard as if it was a close person.
If it was close to you,
but
right?
I would be like, damn, like another.
Like another,
I don't know, like, that sucks.
And like the difference between like someone got killed in Ohio or something like that. Now let's just use that same example and say, let's say and God forbid this ever happens, but let's say a family member dies and gets killed, and how would that make you feel?
sad as fuck.
Now you would feel more sad with a family member dying rather than a random person in Ohio dying, right?
I mean, yeah, it's someone that grew up to you, close to you, you know, like.
So yeah, it's a different feeling. So you're more emotionally invested, right? Now, are both immoral acts, both killings, that someone being killed, murdered, are they both immoral?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Now let's use the same analogy and let's map it on to you doing corn, right?
Yeah.
So you do corn, and I asked you a question. I said that if some random person consumes your content, you know, you wouldn't feel anything about it. You'd be like, you know, it's like that, it's whatever, but I don't think it's immoral. My statement is, even if a random person consumes your content, it's immoral, just like if your family consumes your content, it's immoral. Both situations is immoral.
For you.
No, for you it's immoral, but it's different levels for it being immoral. Just like with the death, with the killing, someone got killed in Ohio, you weren't that emotionally invested. You know that it's immoral, but it didn't affect you. But when your family member got killed, hypothetically, it would affect you. Like you would be, you know that it's immoral because it hits home. The same thing with the content that you do. You know that what you do is immoral, but if random people consume your content, it doesn't really affect you. But if your mom or your child consumed your content, it would affect you. It doesn't matter. They're both immoral, even though you want to call it like, oh, I feel weird about it if my family does it. The reason why you feel this way because it hits home, because the root of it's immoral. You wouldn't feel weird if your family consumed your watched a video of you being a nursing assistant. But you would feel weird about if your family watched a video of you getting smashed and plowed. So that means that the career path that you chose to feel weird about is the immoral act. That's all I'm saying. Immoral means that it's wrong.
I ain't gonna lie. That is valid right there. That's valid. He put it the simplest way he could put it right there.
For you.
No, it's actually wrong for you, and you know that it's wrong, because if it wasn't wrong, you wouldn't feel this type of way about it. You're still not going to concede. You still don't. You're still going to cope with it like this is. Yeah. And I'm not having this conversation to like get on you.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, I'm having a conversation so we can have some understanding about what truly is. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Okay, well, I want you to be honest. I want you to be No Fugazee.
I'm being honest. It's not like it's 2025.
Okay, so
like for me, it's not like that. Like it's not immoral.
She's saying because because it's 2025 and so many people doing OnlyFans.
She's not saying that. She's still going back to the home part. So even if if your daughter grew up, right, and she did corn. Would you prefer that she didn't do corn or that she did do corn?
I would respect whatever she does. Like she's gonna grow up to be her own person.
That's not what I said. That's not my answer. No one said respect. I said that would you prefer? So it's an option. Your daughter can go into a professional career path, or to be a lawyer, doctor, whatever she wants, or to do corn. Which one would you prefer?
I don't have that mindset on me. Like I would just support her in whatever she decides to do.
That's horrible advice.
Okay, if your daughter wanted to, okay, that's so fine. If your daughter wanted to eat a poop off the ground,
oh my God,
or eat a brownie that you just baked in the oven, which one would you prefer?
It's not the same thing.
I'm just asking a question so I can see if you can answer some question directly.
Yeah.
So what would you prefer? A brownie that you cook from the?
I would prefer the brownie.
And why would you prefer the brownie? Just answer the question. Why would you prefer the brownie?
Whatever.
No, please engage with the question. Why would you prefer the brownie?
No, because it's a brownie. It's food. Whatever.
Okay, it's food. It's healthy, right?
No, it's not healthy, but it's food.
It's healthy. It's healthier than the other thing, right? It's edible. It's healthier than the other thing, correct?
Let's go with that.
Is that correct?
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
So I'm just asked. So now, since you can, this is called logically thinking. So this is called. We all have a measuring system. We all know good from bad. We know left from right. We know, things that I like, things that I dislike, things that taste good, things that don't taste good, things that look good, things that don't look good. You have your own measuring system. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to morality is objective. It's right or it's wrong, right? Now you can measure it based off of, that's like very, very wrong, very, very wrong, or that's right. You can still do the same thing with that, right? But it's still going to be objective, meaning that it's just right or wrong, right? It could be a threshold, but it's still objective. With that being said, when it comes to your content that you create, I'm not asking how your parents feel about it. You already told me that they wouldn't like it, so they would think it's immoral, right?
Probably.
Got it. Your daughter or your son would think it's immoral. They would think that it's wrong. Yes or no?
I can't answer that question at this moment, I guess.
Why not?
Because I don't know what we're going to be in the next 10 years or so. Like,
no, if your daughter or son viewed your content right now, they wouldn't look at it.
They're too little to do that. So
No. Hypothetically, if they did, you don't think that they would? You think that they would watch it and be like, "Wow, this is right. This is good." You think that a 3 or 4 year old would think that?
Well, why would a 3 or 4?
Yeah, no.
It's a hypothetical to test her logic.
It doesn't make
yes
sense.
Or no?
Like,
no, it does make sense because it's just a yes or no question. Yeah. Which one would it be?
Skip.
No. We're not skipping. We're staying right here on this conversation. Just have the conversation. Have the conversation. I want you to think. Don't run from it.
I'm
I just
thinking.
want you to think about it.
My way of viewing things is not the same as you, so
and I just want to understand
matter.
the way you view things. That's why I'm asking you these questions to test
so
to see how you think.
I'm just gonna say whatever you want me to say.
I mean, you haven't been saying anything I want you to say. You've been answering. You don't even know what I want you to say, actually. I want you to keep it no fugazi, like the podcast is called. It's called Telling the Truth. So back to the question. If your daughter or son currently right now seen your content, in their mind, what do you think? Now, you don't truly know exactly what they would think, but what would you assume? Would they feel right or wrong about watching your content?
Would they be like, "This is fire. I love it"?
Oh, this is fire. It's crazy.
It's fire. It's crazy.
Yo, I don't like.
Or would they be like, "Ugh,
it's fire"?
Or would they be like, "Yo, this is fire, Ma. Keep going"?
Okay, I cannot say that. Like, I would have to go back into my
Oh,
own years
bro,
when I was
she running
introduced
around.
into sex.
Fuck.
And I'll
What
be
I
like,
want you to
You can't answer
do.
the question to save
Dunkin's
fucking
$6
life.
meal deal is bad. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, you can do that too. What I want you to, what's happening here is every question that comes up is showing that you're being dishonest.
I'm
right?
not.
Well, because you're contradicting yourself back and forth. You are being dishonest.
Okay.
So you just said something there. If I don't know, because if I went back to my childhood, I can't really remember the first time I viewed content. So I don't really know if my first initial thought, if it was right or wrong. Trust me and believe. Any child that viewed sex from any screen or just walked in on someone, they would view it as it being wrong. Because it's something totally new. You ask a little kid, they don't even know that the penis goes into a vagina. They have no idea what it's about at all. They know what they have and what they're working with, but they don't know that things go together and that's how things happen. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
so if any child, I'm going to just let you know, if any child viewed it, they would think that it's wrong. They wouldn't look at that, well, this is right. Because they're not old enough to understand things at all.
Exactly. They're not old enough to understand it.
Okay, so the question, that's my statement. I think that it will be wrong. What do you think, though, if your child viewed your content?
If they were young, they wouldn't be old enough to understand it. So for them, it would be wrong because they're too young.
Okay, got it. It will be wrong. Perfectly fine. So back to the question, what I'm saying here is, remember when I gave the hypothetical about the murder, the killings, right? Both, you know that it's immoral. But when it comes to your family and someone murders your family, you know that it hits home more. You would be more emotionally invested. It will really hurt you. Do you think that if someone dies someone gets killed in Ohio or your cousin gets killed, do you think that it's the same immorality?
It is.
It is the same immorality. It doesn't change, right?
I mean, in general, it would be, yeah.
In general, it will be. Yeah. The only thing that changes is how you feel towards it, right?
How they got killed.
They said they got killed the same.
Okay.
The only thing that would change from your perspective is how you feel towards it, right? Meaning that you don't know the person in Ohio that died, that got killed, but you do know your cousin. So you would feel that your cousin dying it's very, very immoral, right?
It's immoral.
It's immoral.
Yeah.
Got it. Your feelings would be stronger towards that.
Yeah.
Got it. Now, let's use that same analogy, but let's map it on to you doing corn.
Okay.
Right? Now, you do know that your parents would feel that it's immoral. You do know that your daughter or your son would feel that it's immoral. But for yourself, I don't really think it's immoral. That's what you're saying, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And what I'm telling you is that it's cope. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself so you can continue to do it.
Okay.
She ain't gonna concede, bro. Listen, man, when these chicks get into these to the OF business and the corn business, bruh, they doing it until the wheels fall off, bruh.
Oh, you gotta think about it. Like, for a person to even get into that business and keep doing it, and that tells you they see nothing wrong with it. If a person does something, they see nothing wrong with it in the beginning. Now, whether or not they don't see nothing wrong with it compared to other people, you know what I'm saying? She will only feel bad about her parents watching her content because it's her parents. But she don't really, because it's her parents and she know they don't like it. But on the other hand, she really don't give a fuck. She don't care if they find out. She only cares because of how they gonna feel for her, because she know they don't like it. But her, on the other hand, she loves it. She loves it. So it's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just like with you know what I'm saying, with like the gay people and shit, like they don't feel like it's nothing bad about that. We do. So if they parents find out, you know what I'm saying, it's like, hey, the parent might feel bad about it, but at the end of the day, they is what they is. So either the parent gonna accept it or they not. It's just with the OnlyFans shit, that shit ain't get, you know what I'm saying, to the point where gay is. But I feel like in a couple of years, this shit ain't gonna change. 10, 20 years, doing corn gonna be acceptable. Like, ain't nobody finna look at them crazy. You know, at the end of the day, that's how society been working in history. Like, things that was once frowned upon is now cool. Damn near is now celebrated, you know? So, I feel like, you know, in a couple years' time, probably corn stars, OnlyFans stars will be seen as cool things, you know? Time will tell. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you for watching, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Vick Reacts. I got 3 vids on the screen right now. You gotta click one of them. Yeah. Peace. Have a good one. Stay blessed, my boys.